How
Very
many
cool.
Roadsters are there total produced?
There were 2412 produced. About 1,500 came to the United States. And we have a census program on our website for Roadsters where for a couple of years now we've allowed Roadster owners to register their cars, VINs, location, all that color. So with this program now you can actually see how many lightning green Roadsters were produced. It's all searchable. And
Wow.
what we currently have accounted for is just slightly over 2,000 Roadsters, which is not bad considering that, only 400 or so seem to be MIA at this point. And you had collision damage cars, there were some lost in fires, there were some bought back by Tesla for parts, about 70 or 80 of them. So that's a pretty good retention, I think, 2,000.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine selling it back to Tesla? That seems like that would be hard to do.
Well, let me tell you a story there as well then. Around 3 years ago, Tesla had been buying Roadster parts from us because we were buying them at auction, collision damage cars for parts. And they cleaned us out basically. So then they said, well, how about we have you guys buy them for us and then you inventory and certify the parts and keep them in inventory for us. At the last minute, we even flew to Fremont, my son and I, and we put the final deal together, we thought. They decided, you know what, we're going to do this ourselves. And one of the justifying reasons for that is they were losing Roadster technical skills. And the strategy was by being able to take them apart, it retrained technicians on what they were about and how to work on them, right? Which made sense. The difficulty was initially when they were buying cars, they were going to owners and the Model 3 was just coming out and they were saying, hey, do you want to upgrade? Do you want to trade up to a Model 3 or trade your car in? And a lot of owners said, yeah, that's not a bad idea. What they didn't do was tell people why they were buying them. And for a few months or so, they were buying cars and then parting them out. And the Roadsters are not like your average Ford and Chevy. People got attached to the Roadsters. They were like family pets. They were family members. So I sent a letter off to Jerome Gillen at the time at Tesla. He was a president at the time. And I said, you've got to tell them why you're buying them because you're going to have some furious people. So that changed. And now they're telling people why. But the good news there is Tesla's commitment to the Roadster continues very strong and unabated, and that's the big concern. Because technically, after 15 years, Tesla doesn't have to support that car. They could do what all the other industries do when they get an end-of-life product and just simply say, we're not supporting it anymore. We're not going to have parts for it. You need to upgrade and go to a different model. But Tesla's hanging in there, and they're continuing to support the first-generation Roadsters.
Well, I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. It's in fact, if you go to our website, we have a gallery out there of Roadsters, and you can begin to get acquainted with them there as well.